Hi guys! I told you I was going to do a old wives tale video, so here we are. We have done a few things that I'm going to add a few clips in to show you our results for some of these, but I have a big list of all the old wives tales that we tested out for this baby. This is my husband Trey. I dragged him into this video because I thought it would be more fun with him joining me than me doing it by myself.
Yeah, it's been fun so far.
Okay, so the first old wives tale that we tried out was the baking soda test. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put like 2 tablespoons of baking soda in a cup, and then you're supposed to pour your pee into the cup.
Right.
And then you watch and see the reaction, and if it fizzes up, it's supposed to be a boy, and if nothing really happens, it's a girl. I'm gonna insert the clip in there. Alright, I peed into a cup. We're gonna pour it into the baking soda and see what happens. Yeah, not fizzing. That is a definite... Is it fizzing?
A little fizz right there.
It is fizzing.
It's just a little fizz, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to think.
What's a little fizz mean? A little bit of a boy or a little bit of a girl?
A little bit of a boy. A little fizz is a little bit of a boy, I guess. I'm gonna say, I mean, it's not like nothing happened. A boy result?
Yeah.
That's a definite boy result.
Okay.
We kind of got an interesting reaction.
It was weird. It was a hybrid reaction. It was like nothing and then fizz, but just a little fizz.
So...
It's a little bit of a boy.
It's a little bit of a boy. We counted it as a boy because it fizzed.
It fizzed. It just wasn't like...
But it wasn't very convincing.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 1 point for the boys side. And I'm going to put like somewhere here, a scoreboard. Y'all see. The next one we tried was the wedding band test. And this is where you tie your wedding band to a string and you dangle it above the belly. And if it goes in circles, it means girl. And if it goes back and forth, it means boy. And I will show you guys what happened right here. Okay, we're about to do the ring test. And Trey's gonna lower it down on my belly. Alright. It does not seem to be doing anything right now. Circle?
I'd say a circle.
It is definitely going in circles. Yeah, that's a circle. So that's a definite girl result there. So it definitely went in a circle. That was a definite girl result. So a point for the girl side. The next one that we did is I checked the Chinese and Mayan calendars. And
both of them were the same, right?
Yeah, both of them were a boy result, so that's 2 points for the boy side. And as far as those go, I think the Mayan calendar has been right for me every single pregnancy so far.
So fingers crossed.
And the Chinese calendar was right for me for one girl and not the other girl. Like, I think for Lilia it said girl, and then for Zoe I was supposed to be a boy, but she was a girl. So anyway, interesting. Again, those aren't like...
Does that count as 2 points or 1 point?
2 points, because Chinese says boy,
Mayan
says boy.
Okay.
Right, so 2. Okay, the next one is whether or not I was carrying high or low. We couldn't really tell.
I can't tell.
He can't tell. I can't tell. So I posted a picture on Facebook and I asked some of y'all what you think.
A lot of y'all didn't answer.
We didn't get a lot of responses. I mean, I kind of just did it a little while ago before we started filming, but the only responses that I have gotten are that I am carrying low. So that would be a point for the boys' side.
So that's like 4-1 right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so. Yeah. And then let's see, the next one is if your belly is rounder, and I think that maybe the one that I was reading is wrong, but I think it's if your belly is like wider around, it means girl, and like rounder like a basketball means boy. Like watermelon carrying means girl, basketball means boy. I don't know if I'm showing enough to know if I'm carrying like a watermelon or a basketball.
Not yet.
Yeah, I mean, right now I would say it's looking more like a watermelon from my perspective. And I don't know. I mean, honestly, I can't really tell that much of a difference from the way that I'm carrying from the way that I carried the girls, except for the fact that I was huge whenever I was carrying Zoe, especially at this point. There's like a drastic difference from my 18 weeks with Zoe and 18 weeks with this baby. So the next one that I found was about did we say what point that was? Watermelon, I guess, that girl? I think I'm shaping like a watermelon.
I think so, yeah.
So we'll say girl.
Okay.
The next one that we found was if you have acne, supposedly it's a girl, and the one that I read said if you have dry skin, it means it's a boy. And then later on I saw something else that said no, dry hands means boy. So I don't know. I definitely am having problems with acne. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've talked about I've had acne on my back. I've had a little bit on my chest. I've had like pimples show up on my face. So I would say that that would be a point for the girl side, that I'm having acne. The dry skin, I am also having issues with dry skin. I have super dry legs. My hands have been like a little bit drier than usual. So I would say that's also a point for the boys' side, because it's not really one or the other. It's like, it's both, so point for each. The next one is about cravings. They say if you're craving sweets, it's a girl, and if you're craving like salty and sour things, it's a boy. I have definitely been craving more like salty and sour things.
Yeah,
one of the first really big cravings that I had, and I think I even talked about it in a video, was lemonade. And like the really sour, like fresh squeezed lemonade, like it had to be
eyes watering.
Yeah, it had to be like really sour, because I remember there was one day that I wanted lemonade and Trey brought home like
I brought home lemonade. It was good lemonade. It just was not good enough for her.
It was like Minute Maid Light or something.
Yeah, it was kind of lame. I think it was from Subway or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
And it was just, I was so disappointed. I remember I was just like,
it wasn't like
not
Chick-fil-A,
drinking.
you know, level, I guess.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is actually my go-to right now with the lemonade craving. If I want lemonade, it's Chick-fil-A lemonade. Okay, so the next one was about my hair. If it's kind of dull, supposedly that means girl, and if it's full of life and volume, then that means it's a boy. I think my hair has been pretty dull. That being said, I haven't had my hair done since like, I don't know, when was that? Like June of last year or something like that.
It's been over a year.
It's been a long time since I've had my hair done, so I don't know if that affects it at all. But that's definitely a point for the girl side. Let's see, the next one is about morning sickness and vomiting. I still have morning sickness and vomiting. However, and I've told some people this, it's not, I don't really feel like nauseous. The most nauseous that I was this pregnancy is like car sickness. When we're like driving in the car, I would get really sick which I already have car sickness when I'm not pregnant. It's just, it was like more intensified when I got pregnant. But like the vomiting, it's pretty much first thing in the morning, and I don't feel sick. I just like have to throw up.
Just throw up. Yeah, she just throws up and then she's done. That's it.
And I don't really feel sick. So I'm giving it a point to the girls' side. However, it's like kind of weird because with my girls, I was always like really sick.
Yeah.
Like I can't do anything. Like call into work sick, or quit my job for the first trimester sick, which I did with Lilia. Next one is about your breast size. If you have one breast that's larger than the other, they say if your left breast is larger, it means girl. If your right is larger, it means boy. And my right is definitely larger than my left. So that is a...
Double checked right before we filmed, just to make sure.
Okay. So that is a point for the boys' side. The next one is if your hair grows back faster, that means that it could be a boy. I find this one kind of interesting just because I'm taking prenatal vitamins and that makes your hair grow back faster anyway.
So is this for people who aren't taking prenatal vitamins?
I don't.
Is that for their hair growth? Because the prenatal vitamin is helping, so yeah.
Yeah, so yes, my hair is growing back faster, so point for the boys, but I definitely attribute it to the prenatal vitamins.
Yeah, sure.
So anyway, the next one is about the baby's heartbeat. And they say that if it's less than 140 beats per minute, then that means it's a boy, and if it's more, it's a girl. And we got 168 at our last appointment.
Up there.
Yeah. And the appointment before that, it was like 155, so it's stayed above 140 for sure. So that is a definite point for the girl side.
Girl, yeah. Point. It's a girl point.
It's a girl point. Alright, the next one was about headaches. If you get a lot of headaches throughout your pregnancy, then it's a boy. And if you don't notice a lot of headaches, then it's a girl. And I have definitely been getting a lot of headaches throughout the day. Pretty much like every single day.
And not all of them are because of me. Most of them.
No, it's definitely because of the pregnancy. I think I have a headache all day, every day.
They hit you like randomly too. Like when we walk and she'll just be like, headache, like out of nowhere. It's crazy. Yeah.
So that is a definite point for the boy side. The next one is if you are more clumsy when you're pregnant, then you're having a boy, and if you're more graceful, or if you're not as clumsy, I guess, then it's a girl. And I am definitely more clumsy. I'm like really clumsy right now. So
it's not bad.
I think it's bad. You're not with me all the time either.
I'm not.
Like I'm always like miscalculating how much room I need to like get into a space or like get past somebody or
It's just female driving though.
I'm not talking about driving.
To get into a space?
No, I mean like walking through a door or something like.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That is bad, never mind.
Clumsiness does not apply to driving anyway.
Well, I was wondering how you got there, but okay.
Okay, so that's a point for the boys' side.
For the boys.
Okay, the next one is about what side you sleep on. If you sleep on your left side more, then it's a boy. If you sleep on your right side more, it's a girl. And I pretty majorly sleep on my left side throughout the night. I mean, I flip back and forth a little bit, but I am most comfortable on my left side, definitely. So a point for the boys' side. And then the last one I have on my list is about moodiness, and supposedly if you're more moody, it means it's a girl, and if you're less moody or not noticeably as moody, then it means it's a boy. but he says that I am pretty moody. Pretty moody, and I have to agree. Honestly, I've been pretty moody, so that is a point for the girl side. And I do have
big point for the girl side.
Okay, well, I think it's just a normal size point for the girl for the girl side. And then I do have one more. I bought an Intelligender test today, this afternoon, but then after reading the instructions, you're supposed to use your first pee in the morning, and I can't exactly do that for you guys today, so it's already like evening, so I'm going to do it first thing in the morning, and I'm going to film the results, and I will add it to the end of this video.
Good morning, guys. So I just took the Intelligender test, and as you can see, it doesn't say girl. It's a pretty clear boy result.
1 point for the boys.
And they say these things are like 90% accurate, but that's pretty debatable, so.
And then you'll have a new updated scoreboard. I don't know what it's going to be. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and like it. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys all for my next video. Bye.
Bye.